You got 90 minutes before your body shuts down. Not 90 minutes before you start feeling cold. Not 90 minutes before you're miserable. 90 minutes before your core temperature drops past the line where your hands stop obeying you. Your brain stops choosing correctly, and you stop being a survivor and become a number. And that $400 tent you bought, that sleeping bag rated to 20 degrees, that emergency blanket in your kit, useless. Completely, catastrophically useless in the conditions that actually kill you. Here's what the survival industry won't say out loud. Modern gear fails in real cold. Zippers lock up. Fabric turns rigid. Insulation crushes under your body and stops insulating. And when you're wet, which you will be, that gear becomes a trap. The real survivors aren't relying on gear. They're relying on physics. They're building shelters from materials that don't quit when they get wet, that keep working in conditions that would destroy everything in your bug-out bag. Today, I'm teaching you the super shelter system. This is a debris hut design that kept humans alive for 200,000 years before outdoor stores existed. It's built from nothing but forest debris, and it will keep you warm at temperatures that would kill you in a tent in under 2 hours. Stay with me, because I'm also showing you the one modification that turns this shelter from survivable to genuinely comfortable. And it's something 99% of bushcraft videos never talk about. Winter is coming, and the question isn't whether you own gear. It's whether you know how to survive when your gear fails. Before we build anything, you need to understand what's actually killing you, because it isn't the cold. What kills you is heat transfer. Your body produces about 100 watts of heat just by existing, and the environment steals that heat constantly through 3 mechanisms. First, conduction. Direct contact with cold surfaces. The ground is usually 50 to 55 degrees. Your body is 98.6. That's a 40 degrees difference pulling heat straight out of you. The ground kills faster than the air. Always. This is why people die in sleeping bags. The bag insulates above you, but you crush the insulation under you, and the ground drains you. Second, convection. Heat loss through moving air. Wind chill. Every moving breath of air strips away the warm layer your body creates. Third, radiation. Your body throws off infrared heat in every direction nonstop. About 60% of your heat loss is radiation. You're a human furnace broadcasting warmth into the world. The super shelter defeats all 3 mechanisms at the same time. This isn't a tent. This is a survival cocoon built from physics and dead plant matter. You're building a human-sized insulated coffin. And I mean that with love, because coffin size is exactly what you want. Every cubic inch of air inside the shelter is air your body has to heat. If you can sit up inside your debris hut, you build it wrong. Step 1, the ridge pole. Find a strong branch 10 to 12 feet long, 3 to 4 inches thick. Dead standing wood is best. One end on the ground, the other end braced against a tree at chest height. This is your spine. Step 2, the ribs. Place branches at a 45 to 60 degrees angle from the ridge pole down to ground on both sides, spaced about a hand width apart. You're forming an A-frame. Step 3, the lattice. Weave smaller, finger-thick sticks across the ribs, perpendicular. This web keeps your insulation from dropping through. Step 4, the critical insulation layer. This is where people fail. You need dead air space. Trapped air is what insulates. Start piling leaves, pine needles, grass. You want it armpit deep minimum. Stick your arm straight into the pile. If your hand touches a lattice before your armpit reaches the outer surface, you need more. 30 inches of loose debris on all sides. This is not optional. Here's the physics working. That 30 inches of debris traps air in millions of tiny pockets. Air can't circulate. Your body warms the air right around you, but that heat can't escape because it's trapped. The debris also forms a physical wall that blocks wind. Convection stops, and the mass of organic material absorbs and radiates your body heat back toward you. Radiation gets captured. Meanwhile, you're lying on a 6-inch thick bed of compressed debris inside the shelter. This is what separates survival from staying awake and shaking. The ground inside needs its own insulation layer, separate from the walls. You need 6 to 8 inches of compressed material under you. Start with larger sticks to make a slightly raised platform. Then layer smaller debris on top. Pine boughs, dry leaves. You're building a mattress thick enough that when you lie down and compress it, you still have insulation between you and the cold earth. Test it. Lie down. If you feel cold spots where the ground pushes through, usually shoulders and hips, add more material. The difference between enough bedding and not enough bedding is the difference between sleeping and shivering all night. Your entrance is a huge heat leak. To complete the system, you need a plug. Make a removable bundle of debris. Stuff a jacket with leaves or build a simple stick frame and pack it with insulation size to your doorway. Once you crawl inside, pull this plug in behind you, sealing the shelter completely. Now you're inside a closed system. Your body heat has nowhere to go. The temperature climbs fast. With an outside temperature of 20 degrees Fahrenheit, the inside can rise to 60 or 70 degrees from body heat alone within an hour. That of 40 to 50 degrees, increase created by physics. No fire, no gear, just thermodynamics. The basic hut works, but modifications turn it from barely alive into sustainable. First, the vapor barrier. If you have plastic, a tarp, even a trash bag, place it between the inner stick lattice and the outer debris. This stops your breath and body moisture from soaking your insulation. Wet debris loses 90% of its insulating power. A vapor barrier keeps it dry and effective for days, not hours. Next, a reflector wall. Build your entrance facing a large rock that absorbs solar heat all day and releases it at night. You're stealing warmth from stone. No rock, build a log wall 3 feet high, for feet in front of your entrance. A small fire between the wall, and your shelter will reflect heat straight inside. Finally, the multi-person configuration. 2 people generate twice the heat in less than twice the space. Body heat multiplies. You'll survive conditions that would kill you if you were alone. Now let's cover what not to do, because these mistakes kill people. Mistake 1. Building it too big. Your shelter should be barely larger than your body. If you can do anything besides lie down, it's too large. That extra space is air your body can't heat. You'll be cold all night. Mistake 2. Not enough insulation. 6 inches of debris looks like a lot when you're exhausted. It isn't. It's not enough. You will freeze. 30 inches minimum. Measure it. Mistake 3. No ground insulation. People insulate the walls and forget the floor. The ground kills faster than the air. 6 inches under you minimum. No exceptions. Mistake 4. The wrong location. Cold air flows downhill like water in pools and valleys, making them 10 to 15 degrees colder. Build on the middle third of a slope, and don't build under dead trees. Widowmakers fall at 2 a.m. Mistake 5. Ignoring wind. Your entrance must face away from the prevailing wind. Wind blowing into your shelter cancels half your insulation. Here's the brutal math. A proper debris hut takes 3 to 4 hours to build the first time. In an emergency, you have 90 minutes before hypothermia hits. So you build fast and dirty. Priority 1, get a frame up. 2, pile debris thicker than you think you need. 3, get inside and seal the entrance. Let your body heat start doing the work. You can improve it tomorrow. You need it working now. Your first shelter might take 5 hours. Your second takes 3. Your fifth takes 90 minutes. You get faster through repetition. This brings us to the most important point. You are not building your first debris hut during an emergency. The time to learn is now, when failing means you're cold and annoyed, not dead. This weekend, go to the woods, build one, and sleep in it. Find your mistakes when they don't cost your life. Modern survival culture sells a fantasy that preparedness is something you buy. It's not. Survival is knowledge. It's a physical skill practiced until it becomes automatic. That $400 tent will fail. That sleeping bag will compress. That emergency blanket will rip. But a debris hut built from physics and leaves will save your life every time. Thermodynamics doesn't care about your budget or your gear list. It only cares about the laws of heat transfer. Learn those laws. Use them, and you'll survive. The materials are free. The knowledge is right here. Your move. Class dismissed.